Hey guys, you ever sit down to make a YouTube video and suddenly your brain goes completely blank? You start thinking, what should I even talk about? Am I doing this right? Why does this feel so hard for everyone else to make look so easy? If that sounds like you, you're not alone. Today I want to talk about why YouTube feels impossible, especially for crafters, makers, and creatives over 50, and probably not the reason you think. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, I'm really glad you found your way here. My name is Wendy Varner of Wendy Varner Designs. I'm a small batch polymer clay earring artist in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been running my online shop for the past few years, popping up at vendor events, hosting workshops that I love. And yes, I actually made the earrings that I'm wearing today. If you ever want to grab a pair yourself or give them as a gift, link to my shop is below. Now, if you're a crafter, maker, creative, especially over 50, who's trying to grow a YouTube channel or thinking about YouTube as part of your retirement income plan like me, this video is for you. And before we dive in, go ahead and like this video. If YouTube has ever made you feel overwhelmed, it really helps my channel reach the right people. Now, a video I watched recently kind of stopped me in my tracks, because it explained something that I had felt but never quite put into words. Most people think YouTube feels hard because of the skills. You have to learn filming, lighting, editing, thumbnails, titles and descriptions, analytics, posting schedules. And yes, that is a lot. But here's the truth. That's not actually why YouTube feels impossible. All of those skills can be learned, you guys, every single one. If you can learn to make earrings, quilts, wood projects, paintings, or jewelry, you can absolutely learn YouTube. So why does it still feel so uncomfortable? Here's the part that nobody talks about. Most of us over 50 grew up our entire lives being told exactly what to do. School told us what the assignment was, when it was due, how it would be graded. Then work told us when to show up, what to do, how long to do it, and whether we were doing it right. There was always a teacher, a boss, a supervisor, a performance review. But YouTube gives you no instructions. No one tells you what video to make next, how often to post, what time is best, what title will work, what thumbnail is right. There's no one to approve your work. And that is deeply uncomfortable for a lot of us, because YouTube rewards people who act without permission. And that's something many of us were never really taught to do. This is exactly why YouTube feels so familiar to running your own creative business. There's no boss. You are the boss. You decide what you create, how often you show up, what direction your channel goes. And I see this all the time in the comments. I have 100 subscribers but only get 10 views. Should I post more? Should I post less? Should I change my niche? And I get it, because we want someone to tell us the right answer. But the honest truth, there isn't one. The only way to learn what works for your channel is to try. Now I work full-time in corporate America, but I've also been self-employed for years now, running my earring business, doing vendor events, hosting workshops. I've had to get comfortable making decisions without anyone telling me I'm doing it right. And YouTube has been no different. Some videos do well and some don't. Some titles work, some flop. I'm still figuring it out. But every single video teaches you something, even the ones that barely get views. And if you're willing to treat YouTube like a creative experience instead of a test, you can fail. Everything changes. Here's what I want you to hear clearly. You do not need permission. You do not need perfect equipment. You do not need to know everything first. You just need to start. Turn on your phone, press record, talk like you're talking to a friend, make short videos, practice cutting clips, practice talking to the camera. You can be uncomfortable and still be doing it right. That discomfort doesn't mean you're failing. It means you're learning something new. If this is making you feel a little less alone, please leave me a comment below and tell me what part of YouTube feels hardest for you right now. And if you're finding these videos helpful, I'd love for you to subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. If you're brand new, I highly recommend watching my playlist, Starting YouTube After 55, Beginner Friendly. I'll link it below. It walks through this whole journey step by step without tech overwhelm. And if you're also a maker, my beginner polymer clay guides are great if you're building content alongside your creative business. I'll link those below too. Also, I send out a monthly newsletter where I share new videos, behind the scenes business updates, workshops, and things I don't always post publicly. So be sure to join so that you don't miss anything. If YouTube feels impossible right now, I want you to remember this. It's not because you're too old. It's not because you're bad at tech. It's not because you're behind. It's simply because no one is telling you what to do anymore. And learning to trust yourself takes time. You don't need perfection. You just need permission. And today, consider this your permission. I'll see you in the next video. Now, let's try that again.